Karolina Battle Cardamil.
Karolina, your zest for life is infectious. People gravitate towards you. You lead and shine with your dynamic combination of talent, grit, and enthusiasm. Whether you're stealing the ball, performing a cappella, conducting many trials of a science experiment, or honoring your Chilean roots, you get the job done and have fun doing it. You empower others to be their best selves and to never give up. You're playful, yet mature, quick, but not hasty, confident, yet eager to practice new skills. We chose this quote from fellow soccer powerhouse Crystal Dunn just for you. Every day is an opportunity to laugh, smile, and truly enjoy everything that day has to offer.
Woo! I think you go that way. Oh, you the whole group goes down. Oh, they go with the pen.
Posey Elizabeth Barnes Beckwith.
Posey, you are one who truly leads by example. You epitomize enthusiasm. You relish the chance to go first. When a question stumps the class, your hand shoots up and we follow your lead. You are unafraid to take those crucial risks of intellectual growth, always pushing the limits of your ingenuity. You plow ahead, but keep the people in your life close. You care. You have the outward gaze of a natural healer, a trailblazer. As you survey the path before you, know that your capacity to help others is limitless. So we chose a quote from another pioneer, activist Gloria Steinem. Without leaps of imagination or dreaming, we lose the excitement of possibilities. Dreaming, after all, is a form of planning.
Woo!
Maya Benitez Longo.
Maya, you have found your light and it is magnificent. As a caring and loyal friend, people are drawn to your genuine spirit, subtle humor, and contagious optimism. You show deep compassion for your community, whether it's making a food pantry outside of your house, helping second graders every Friday, supporting a teammate, or honoring your identity at Latinos Unidos. Your quiet determination is a carefully tended flame that never goes out. We are guided by your glow towards a kinder and more peaceful existence. We chose this quote by your namesake, Maya Angelou. Nothing can dim the light that shines from within.
Asana Simone Bowen Woods.
Woo!
Woo!
Asana, you epitomize our motto, courageous learner, compassionate leader. Your bravery with all forms of learning, algebra problems, feminism projects, hurdles, competitions, Shakespearean monologues, rouses deep inspiration. Your kindness towards everyone, classmates, teammates, younger students, castmates, demonstrates true leadership. Your flair for friendship, your gift for gentleness, your capacity for caring, make our spirits soar. You and we know you're ready to take flight, courageously zooming, if I can use that word, towards lasting happiness and limitless heights. Be fearless, you beautiful soul. This quote from teen poet Erin Hansen was chosen for you. There is freedom waiting for you on the breezes of the sky. And you ask, what if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly?
Juliet Hélène Colt.
Juliet, lover of all things chic. You make organization, color coordination, and TikTok look effortless. You move through life with style and sophistication without taking yourself too seriously. When it comes to loved ones and achievement, however, you are dead serious. You are fiercely supportive of your friends and family. Poised, polite, and powerful, we can always count on Juliet. You hold high expectations of yourself as a budding feminist, animal rights advocate, determined teammate, and cultural savant. You're French, you're American, a citizen of the world. We have chosen this quote for you. We need women who are so strong they can be gentle, so educated they can be humble, so fierce they can be compassionate, so passionate they can be rational, and so disciplined they can be free. Kavita Ramdas.
Woo!
Natasha Connolly.
Natasha, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it well. Beyond your many talents in the classroom, theater, and fencing strip, you are deeply committed to using your voice for the betterment of others. You're a true activist, advocating for a more just, sustainable, and inclusive world. With your insatiable appetite for knowledge and uncompromising pursuit of truth, it is no wonder you discover innovative solutions and motivate others to rise to any challenge. We have chosen this quote by Margaret Atwood, another self-proclaimed bibliophile who never shies away from a vigorous debate. A word after a word after a word is power.
Miles Craddock.
Miles, everyone can see your dazzling smile, feel your genuine warmth, hear your thoughtful voice. But what isn't obvious to all is the Miles beneath the surface. The one who broods about injustice and tries to make sense of it all. The one who feels true empathy when a classmate or a teammate is down. The one who grinds, practices, and pushes himself in the classroom or on the field. As you leave this space that has nurtured these multitudes within, know that the world needs all of you. We chose these words by civil rights icon John Lewis just for you. You are a light. You are the light. Never let anyone, any person, or any force dampen, dim, or diminish your light. Study the path of others to make your way easier and more abundant. Lean toward the whispers of your own heart. Discover the universal truth and follow its dictates.
Elliott Davidson.
Puzzles, problems, paradoxes. Anyone who's seen you solve a Rubik's Cube knows you are a tinkerer and ultimately a solver, Elliott. You are indescribably ingenious. Your ability to figure things out, make order from chaos, think of open mic, and simply know what to do next is wondrous. It takes a special potion made of intelligence, intuition, and inspiration to know what comes after what. Your formula is anticipate, contemplate, and dominate. This alchemy has made you not only a nationally rated fencer, but our resident magician, which is why this quote is for you. The art of a magician is to create wonder. If we live with a sense of wonder, our lives become filled with joy. Doug Henning.
Can we have a round of applause for all of these graduates as they go back to their cars? Thank you.
Edward Galtz.
Edward, you spread magic everywhere you go, but your spells are made of high fives and how are yous. You have an innate instinct for making people comfortable, for noting the best in everyone, for building connection with all. Whether starring in a play while wearing an 18th century ball gown, giving a speech at a 1,000-person assembly, or simply walking the hallways, you leave a trail of good vibes that have made you an unforgettable presence in our little school. That is why this quote from another boy filled with magic and a little mischief was chosen for you. I'll teach you how to jump on the wind's back, and then away we go. J.M. Barrie, Peter Pan.
Ava Giardino.
Ava, you are relentless. If you need to advocate for yourself in the classroom, or dig to the root of a difficult concept, or master a new field hockey drill, you don't stop until you get it. Taking command comes naturally to you. You do it by putting yourself in other people's shoes. You get us all on board. You may not realize it, but this power you have reveals a belief in yourself. You know you can accomplish anything. The road may get bumpy, the path obscured, but you always seem to find a way. That is why the faculty chose this quote by legendary basketball coach Pat Summitt. Quit. Quit? We keep score in life because it matters. It counts. Too many people opt out and never discover their own abilities because they fear failure. They don't understand commitment. When you learn to keep fighting in the face of potential failure, it gives you a larger skill set to do what you want to do.
Josephine Marie Harrison.
Josie, yours is an unstoppable creative mind and a singularly sensitive spirit. When you draw and dance and discuss, you combine the conviction of the activist with the intuition of the artist. You feel deeply. You wonder at small things. You care beyond words. You have true artistic insight, and it makes you an astonishing human. Never lose your belief in what is right. Never lose your ability to find the miraculous in the ordinary and the possible in the extraordinary. Here is where real power lies. That is why this quote was chosen just for you. Any form of art is a form of power. It has impact. It can affect change. It can not only move us, it makes us move. Ossie Davis.
Riley Hewitt.
Riley, you play to win. On the baseball field, in math counts, while drumming, anywhere. Whether you're defending your beloved San Francisco teams or playing in almost every performance during a concert, you do it with conviction and a smile. Behind that smile, however, is a fierce competitor. Playing a friendly advisory game, completely crushing the free throw competition, writing a persuasive op-ed, or sliding into second, you give it your all. You work diligently, practice dutifully, socialize joyfully, and never miss a beat. You balance confidence and humility in perfect rhythm. We chose this quote for you. The goal is not simply to work hard, play hard. The goal is to make our work and our play indistinguishable. Simon Sinek.
Harry Jelinek.
Harry, you listen closely, watch carefully, feel deeply, and care openly. Younger kids look up to you as a giant of kindness, and your peers know they can count on your steadfast sense of loyalty and right. Armed with a basketball or a guitar in your hand, you serenely and sincerely make the world a better place. You bring out the best in everyone just by being yourself. Because being your own person, compassionate and passionate, is what you do best. That is why we chose this quote by jazz musician John Coltrane for you. When you begin to see the possibilities of music, you desire to do something good for people, to help humanity free itself from its hang-ups.
Eleanor Manzer Kirkman.
Ellie, you are like sunshine on a spring day, steady, warm, and full of hope. Your relentless positivity is a breath of fresh air and exactly what the world needs. Your steadfast work ethic embraces challenge on the field and in the classroom with tenacity and grace. You balance wise maturity and childlike joy with ease. A friend to everyone, your compassion for people and nature is unwavering. Your immeasurable empathy is as vast as the sea you love so much. That's why we chose this excerpt from Richa Rana's poem, Ocean of Strength, for you. Swim deep into the ocean of strength within you. There you will find your power.
Zachary Curtis.
Zach, while you've grown up so much at Gordon, you've never outgrown your curiosity. And you understand that thinking for yourself means being yourself. You're never afraid to speak what's on your mind or in your heart, or stand alone with your ideas and defend them. Like a goalie who looks out at the field and asks the seemingly obvious question, why don't you try using your hands? Because of your sharp wit, your independent spirit, and your passion for military history, this quote from World War II General George S. Patton was chosen for you. If everybody is thinking alike, then somebody isn't thinking.
Marielle Madera.
Marielle, you are a singular balancing act. While everyone sees a motivated student passionate about education, we also see a deeply committed family and community member working for a better world. While all see a kind ally, we also see a fiery, ferocious friend who empowers us by speaking truth. While some may see a girl small in stature, we see a gargantuan spirit. My own children revel in your care and warmth, looking up to you as a towering role model. That is why we chose this quote for you, one that I can relate to. And though she be but little, she is fierce. William Shakespeare.
Does your mom?
Sonia,
We're so used to it.
Thank you. Can we give our graduates a hand as they head back to their cars? Thank you.
Lana Brew.
Lana, you have always had the power. We remember the fifth grader Miss Thomas encouraged to come to Common Ground, listening to the older kids, making connections, and boldly sharing your experience. Your desire for justice for our world and understanding of your place in it have pushed you out of your comfort zone, a prerequisite for progress. What most inspires is how you have grown, taking agency over who you will become. You are the author of your own destiny. We have chosen this quote by Hollywood power broker Shonda Rhimes for you. Who you are today, that's who you are. Be brave, be amazing, be worthy. And every single time you get the chance, stand up in front of people. Let them see you. Speak, be heard.
Tyler Kuan Mackenzie.
Nobody delivers the punchlines like you, Tyler. A perfectly placed question about quantum physics or a thought-provoking insight in a literary essay, your punchlines are intellectual zingers. With fastidious attention and unerring engagement, you always find the surprising twist. You might suddenly explain how to navigate a piece of software or casually whip off a piece of self-taught classical piano, each with the tone of a well-crafted witticism. You are a master of the unexpectedly deep, delivered with your signature wry half-smile. That is why we chose this quote by famed physicist Niels Bohr for you. There are some things so serious that you have to laugh at them.
Look down here at this camera.
Which camera?
Siana Rows O'Flaherty.
Siana, you are the most even-keeled 8th grader I've ever known. Scanning the horizon, you make sure you account for every current, gust, and patch of rough water in your path. Your clear-eyed view of the world is your superpower. But the way you account for the unforeseen and adapt is what truly separates you. Your steadiness allows you to hold space for others. You are guided by kindness, compassion, and understanding because you know of no other way to navigate. You inspire confidence. You got this. My only concern is who is going to help me toe the line next year? We chose this quote for you. The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change. The realist adjusts the sails.
Reyna Torres.
Reyna, you are made of radiance and light. Everything about you shines, from the sparkle in your eyes to the fire of your determination. When you sing, act, compete at soccer, conquer a math problem, compose a reflection, console a friend, you blaze with unassuming but unmistakable brilliance. And when you dance, especially when you dance, you reflect 1,000 points of light. With your characteristic failure is not an option attitude, blended with effortless virtuosity. This is how we think of you, in perfect lightness and luminosity, and that is why these words characterize you. Let your life lightly dance on the edges of time, like dew on the tip of a leaf. Rabindranath Tagore.
Maxwell Paris.
Do it again. That was so fun. Okay. Max. Few people embody depth, empathy, and levity, but anyone who has seen you move through Gordon knows it's possible. I mean, 1 minute it's a regular math class, and then you walk into the room. Suddenly, it's a dance party and a math class. But you are so much more than your jokes. Your friends find you magnetic and loyal, with an underlying sensitivity that is the root of your strength. Your generous spirit draws in everyone else. Your quote is by Kamau Bell, another intellectual who uses humor to create understanding. There's a lot of power in laughter.
Eitan Pishin.
Eitan, you are committed to making sense of the world. You have the confidence and curiosity to ask tough questions, which open our eyes to additional perspectives and deepen our discussions. We admire how fully present you are. As the Tully Bascom of Gordon, you've advocated for classmates to join the youth climate strike and inspired us to include new voices in our curriculum. As we strive to do at Gordon, you always stand up, stand out. That's why we have chosen the following quote from civil rights activist Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel for you. Our goal should be to live life in radical amazement. Get up in the morning and look at the world in a way that takes nothing for granted. Everything is phenomenal. Everything is incredible. Never treat life casually. To be spiritual is to be amazed.
Phoebe Emma Porter.
Phoebe, you are all that is good. Not only are you so good at so much, all art forms, all academic subjects, all aspects of advocacy, but you strive to do good. Your gift for self-reflection has grown into the genius of understanding. You are most good at making sense of things. You have come to embody the habits of empathy. You embrace curiosity, seek commonality, respect lived experience, value vulnerability, and inspire change for good. That is why this quote from the song you sang to us in last year's musical was chosen for you. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood, who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
Trevor Dalton Rose.
A rose is a rose is a rose. Gertrude Stein tells us to value authenticity. And no one is more authentically a member of this wonderful class than you, Trevor Rose. Your resolve and resilience have guided you, leading to essential membership in Team 8. Your humor among peers is at the core of camaraderie in the grade. Your commitment to friendship, sportsmanship, and citizenship have made you a valued peer, player, and person. Your quote comes from the coach of the Miracle on Ice 1980 hockey team in what is the best pre-game talk ever. You were born to be a player. You were meant to be here. This moment is yours. Herb Brooks.
Let's give this group of graduates a big round of applause as they head back to their cars. Thank you.
Sophia Saab.
Sophia, you are a supernova of creativity. A singer, an artist, a philosopher, an activist. The depth of your thought and the scale of your gifts test all limits. You are fearless. When you speak your mind, others take notice. You don't shy away from standing up for what you believe in, and your dynamism comes from an unflinching desire to know, to question, and to wonder. That is why the faculty chose this quote by the poet Khalil Gibran just for you. And that which sings and contemplates in you is still dwelling within the bounds of that first moment which scattered the stars into space.
Isha Shahen.
Hi. Isla, you're the life of the party at the party of life. And you bring the best hostess gifts: boundless enthusiasm, irrepressible laughter, relentless diligence. When we visit your house, the Gordon soccer field, the state track meet, the turkey trot course, or any classroom, we see you come to the table with a complete commitment to excellence. You come to win. But it's not just your indomitable dedication that makes us want to be at your party. It's that you are the hostess with the mostest heart. This quote from soccer legend Pele is for you. The head talks to the heart, and the heart talks to the feet.
Mary Maud Smith Montross.
That was Calder, I think. That's so Maud should be the phrase for seeing a need and stepping in without being asked. Caring for a teacher by preparing meals. Showing love for third graders by writing letters during the pandemic. And being the loudest voice on the soccer sideline when you weren't even on the team. As our CEO of Spirit, you take empathy and kindness and infuse it with electric energy. You also know when to push boundaries, like when you questioned officials in Montgomery about their version of our nation's history. This quote from the notorious RBG was chosen for you, the notorious MSM. Fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Andrew Song.
Andrew. Every school wishes they had students who were champions in math, music, geography, and athletics. We have that all in one person. You are #1 in the GOB, a state champion in math counts, an elite athlete, an all-state singer and cellist, even a field day bottle flip winner. With quiet confidence, hard work, and humble brilliance, you excel in everything you try. You never boast. You continue as your fun-loving, charming self. You raise the bar for everyone, embodying a collaborative spirit and joyful nature. We chose this quote just for you. Ability may get you to the top, but it takes character to keep you there. Coach John Wooden.
Deanna Silligy.
Our advisory's wise owl, you remember that? Your intellect glides with the grandeur of an eagle, while your mastery of so many skills suggests the grace of a swan. You bring a beyond your years brain power to everything you do. A deep dive into a DNA science project, a complex piano solo at No Fear Friday, or a winning tennis serve during a match. With the scientist's quintessential, that looks interesting, I'll try it. You perpetually conquer new challenges and decisively triumph by incisively questioning. That is why this quote from Romanian-born playwright Eugene Ionesco was chosen just for you. It is not the answer that enlightens, but the question.
James Talbot II.
James, you remind us not to take this thing called life so seriously. Everyone knows you like to play, laugh, have fun, but then your eyes get big and you drop some profound knowledge or make an observation that we all missed. You are paying attention to the right things: respect, joy, connection. You help us keep things in perspective, a potent antidote to the difficult times or just the daily struggle. There is wisdom in the way you keep smiling. So we chose this bit of wisdom from French writer Nicolas Chamfort for you. The most wasted of days is one without laughter.
You guys are starting to lose it.
Yeah, I was just, I think we're almost done.
Reuben Tillman IV.
Reuben, I wonder if you know how much having you in my class has sustained me this year. Countless times during discussions, we've locked eyes, and relief washes over me as I know you're about to offer a much-needed perspective. You inspire with your unflinching, unshakable engagement with the real world. You never let anyone else define you. A kind friend, a basketball player, a gamer, a caring big brother, an activist. There are so many ways to describe you, but what matters most is the singular way you define yourself. We chose a quote by someone else committed to the radical act of self-definition, Ta-Nehisi Coates. I would not have you descend into your own dream. I would have you be a conscious citizen of this terrible and beautiful world.
Pepper.
All right, Pepper.
Pepper Travers.
Pepper, some people hope that everyone feels comfortable, affirmed, and included. You need for it to be so. Your happiness comes from the joy of others. Perhaps that is why you are such a fierce advocate for our natural world, or why you sing so beautifully, or why you constantly remind us to wonder and relish the simple things in life. You know that our shared experiences and connection to each other during this journey are all that matters. So the faculty chose another singer who also prompts us to remember what is important, Joan Baez. To sing is to love and affirm, to fly and to soar, to coast into the hearts of the people who listen, to tell them that life is to live, that love is there, that nothing is a promise, but that beauty exists and must be hunted for and found.
these graduates a round of applause. You can head back to your cars. And let's give a huge congratulations to the class of 2020.